Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the last day of the 2025 Wellness Challenge. So I really do hope that it's been a nice journey for you. I know it has been for me because of course I've been following the challenge myself as I had to film it for you guys. And it's been really nice just dedicating some time to taking care of myself. It's been really nice dedicating time to you guys, engaging with your comments, trying to grow my community, and I definitely think I achieved that. So I'm really happy that you enjoy my content, and I have so many exciting plans for new content to come. So anyways, if you're new to the channel, by the way, welcome. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, basically I started this kind of little tradition a year ago where in the month of January I do a challenge, and last year it was a yoga challenge, every day kind of a new yoga flow. And this year we're doing a wellness challenge which has everything to do with self-care. So a lot of yoga, a lot of meditation, and then just different other self-care practices. So anyways, the last day of the challenge is writing a letter to your future self, because what better way to end the challenge than to also just think about the future and take forward with you what you have learned in the challenge and how you feel as well. So basically, you can just write freely. Write a letter to yourself, maybe to read at the end of the year. That's probably the easiest and most intuitive way to do it. We're still kind of at the beginning of the year, so you can still kind of project what you want to say to yourself in 11 months. But meanwhile, I will give you some prompts that you can use. So first of all, think about the challenge. How do you feel? What have you learned? What can you take away with you for the rest of the year, for the foreseeable future? So just reflect a little bit about, the kinds of movements that make you feel good, the kinds of self-care practices that you've enjoyed the most, and what you want to take with you, and how you hope that your self-care and wellness journey is gonna improve and grow through the coming year. And so besides things about your self-care, let's take it a little bit beyond that and try to first of all think about the present and think about the future. So these are going to be the two next prompts. So let's start with the present first. Write to yourself where you are now, what you're grateful for, what you have accomplished, and one piece of advice that your current self would give to your future self. So maybe something, a little lesson that you've learned recently and you want to take it with you in the future, something to use when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed or just in a bad spot. Just a little reminder, a kind message, a little something that you want your future self to know from the perspective of your present self. And now the third little prompt or kind of idea for what you could write is, first of all, visualize the future. So what do you want in your future? Write that down. This is also part of your manifestation practice. And then when you read it at the end of the year, you'll see how far you've come. So these can be kind of New Year's resolutions or just general things that you're working on. So yeah, basically this is it. Short and sweet. Just writing a letter to your future self is really fun, especially if you do it at the beginning of the year, then you read it at the end of the year. It's kind of like closing a cycle in a way. But yeah, it's just a nice little way to reflect on the present, reflect on how much you've changed through the years, reflect on how much you've changed during 1 year, and just taking away the best of the best and just kind of putting it all together in this letter for your future self to read. If you're interested in more kind of journaling prompts to connect to your future self, I will link some down below. This is not a collaboration, not sponsored in any way by that website. It's just something I've stumbled upon when I was just brainstorming what kind of prompts to give you guys. I didn't really connect with any of them for the future self letter, but you can use them for just your general journaling practice. This was the end of today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a try. It's a really fun little ritual that you can have with yourself. Drop a like, subscribe. I never ask you guys to do this, but yeah, I really feel like I've been putting in a lot of hard work in sharing my favorite self-care practices with you guys. Like I said, I have a lot more fun content coming up, so I'm really excited. It really motivates me when I see that my community is growing. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon. Namaste.